um preparing. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. So we're going to be focused on rooting and grounding. Soba Kriya is all about prosperity and our inner abundance, and also like any creations that are just dormant in your body. You'll start, oh, dang, Jen, this one's like, she's like the cover. I don't know how to freaking say that with a TLA at the beginning or whatever. I feel like Phoenix knows. But oh, Phoenix, what up, Phoenix? That's weird. I messed up her name. But this is the goddess that would like, she would like kind of do, she would allow you to do sort of like heinous acts. I don't know how else to say that. But in this effort to live out your karma very rapidly so that you're able to live out that karma and then you're absolved of that karma to be able to live the next cycle lighter or like free of that karma and doing some other shit.
Oh, wow.
That goddess is all about like yeah. So well, okay, so the way that I interpret it is like if you did heinous that, let's say that you did like one of the seven deadly sins or something like that, what like really horrible shit. Basically, it's all about the ability to forgive yourself first and foremost, and that's where it all starts. And so she's the goddess that you would actually give it to, or like they would make these sacrifices to her to live out that karmic cycle in a more rapid way. We are in a time right now where we're doing that shit anyways. So kind of we're living in that time frame just without the gore.
Right.
Right, which I loved your thing about the epigenetics and like breathing out the gray cloud of smoke. My grandma used to smoke these like she was like would be on the porch smoking these like I don't know if it's some rigged black and milds or something, but we would be like, Grandma, that's gonna kill you. Smoking was like allowed anywhere. You could go to
And yeah,
restaurants and smoke. She would always have one, and then she got like fake teeth, and we were just like, it was just so. It just reminds me of her. The gray smoke. It was just like that's what I had to clear from my energy field. Okay, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. You got Lisa, which is like an androgynous sort of like Gemini type being of balance of feminine and masculine energy. So it's about just being able to see that within yourself and uh yeah, honoring that. Well, you're a very feminine.
That is spot on for what? That's
I
funny.
missed you, Phoenix. What's good? You've been like in another dimension or something.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I won't be leading today because I'm like still coming back, but tomorrow I'll pick it back up.
Oh, word. Okay. That sounds good. This is for Randa. Randa got earth energy. This is like, actually, Randa, I'm pretty sure that this is very relevant for you. Like, because I've
Y-
seen those pictures of you with the horses or whatever, and I know you love horses, but it's about just being on the earth. Oh man,
She's a Welsh goddess too. So if you ever want to look up Epona, Epona is a Welsh goddess, and some people say that her and Rhiannon are like one and the same. I don't think that they are, but she's very, very important in the people of the Isles.
awesome. Love it. Thank
wow, the Welsh. Yeah, don't they have like special like healing power? I feel like I knew this one Welsh lady and she did that like Celtic hymn. She was Christian. And anyway, they like have a special healing energy, those people of Wales. I feel like it's different than England.
Yeah, I mean Wales is different than it's connected to Scotland, so it's like Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and then England colonized all of them
Oh, okay.
as they do.
Yo, I called my mom the other day because my old babysitter texted and was like, yeah, like we're going to a birthday party. I think your mom's going to be there. So then I called my mom up and she's in England right now. And I'm like, what the hell? she's on like a cruise going to England and Ireland. She's like, yeah, there's a lot of those crop circles that you keep posting about. I'm like, oh my God, Mom, you're about to. She booked a trip to go there. Anyway, I just thought that was really interesting. It's like that's very unlike her, that realm of the world. And so she wanted to see Liverpool, where the Beatles were at Liverpool. And I'm like, what are you guys doing there? Oh, we took a cruise with all these people and they're just checking out the sacred sites. I'm like, oh yeah, just Stone had just the most like sacred of all. Like literally, I was telling you all in the ley line presentation about I learned about that trench that's like underneath England. And that's why there's that line that goes straight through where they put all those sacred sites. Like that shit is crazy. Anyway, this is Isis wisdom. This is one of the highest goddesses of order that Abby got. So this is all about like your sacred contracts, staying true. Like if you say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. That's this sad enough for me. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta wake up and do it. I'm just kidding. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Let me play my music. So we'll just start in seated position. I don't know if I may have used this one before. Whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. We'll see how this one goes. So anyway, Phoenix, when you were out, we did a lot of primordial yoga, which I felt a little bit like what a drag that Phoenix isn't here, but we can this next, not this week, but the week after, we can continue on with that. All right, so we'll go ahead and start by tuning in here.
While I was out, I was doing some Kriya too while I was out there in my sleeping bag and my tarp.
Oh my God, really? Wow. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so we'll just start with, actually, I'm going to do a round of Om first. So we'll do like a couple rounds of just OMG first, and then go into our chant. So take a deep inhalation, deep exhalation. On the inhale, you're going to do an Om, and it's going to, you're going to get the medicine to the kind of deep breath in. Going up, we're like, inhale, so throughout these, hopefully y'all can hear me. Say that you can't hear me. You guys give me a thumbs up. It's okay if you can hear that. Okay. So often when you're doing the Om, you want to get the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and it starts to move the third ventricle, which is producing just the dormant cerebral spinal fluid. When we start to do our exercises, it's going to ionize it, and it creates that Kundalini effect. So now we'll tune in for the full chant. Adi mantra, take a deep inhalation here. Aham. Inhale. Inhale. Ha hum namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, take the Sufi grind, whichever way feels good, but you're gonna get in touch with behind the belly button. I had to empty my room of all the plants in here because they was not happy in here. So it looks really bare, but I'm gonna get them back. And then on this one, start to rein it in toward the belly and just start to circle through just this belly button. So it looks like a chest circle, but you're just taking behind the belly button. And you can even, put the finger in the belly button or above it or below it, whatever feels right here. But we're gonna do a spinal flexion with the breath of fire. It is a little bit of time when we do this, so if you wanna start off slow with just like breathing, like Bastrika breath, that's the pace. And one thing you guys have been really honing in on is just your ability to hold the space and actually do the breath of fire for an extended period of time. So I noticed in y'all's sadhanas, it's like really like 1 to 3 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, which is really great for your lung capacity, your expansion, your ability to hold space. But as a teacher and as a student, as anybody, it's okay to take a break during it. But when you are practicing and you are looking to hold space, you want to, hang in there, keep up, and you will be kept up. So that way you can expand and be able to hold the space for others and watch appropriately for their breath and make sure it still stays grounded. Take a deep inhalation here, press the chest forward. Deep exhalation, pull the belly button back, really push it in. Round through the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Breath of fire. When we're doing this, we're starting to transmute what's in the lower energy center. So sometimes when we're in the astral plane the whole evening, in a really deep REM sleep, we're not like really living in our body. We're sort of in this out of body, other realm, like inception. And so when we wake up and we just feel like kind of tight or tense, or, our brain isn't fully there, take a glass of water, do this breathing exercise, and it really helps to get everything going as far as Agni, that natural fire energetically, and the natural fire of our metabolic system, all of our systems. 1 more minute here, yogis. The purpose of this little mudra inside the belly button is just to really feel that belly button squeezing in, and everything squeezing in toward behind this belly button. Press it all out. Hold it in on the inhale. Very good. On the exhale, you can circle just the chest behind the rib cage. Squeeze the obliques here. One more deep breath. Take it onto the hands and the knees for the cat-cow. Take a deep inhalation, lift the chest. Just stay here for a moment and take the tailbone and draw the tailbone into a circle, but the low belly is super tight. Take it toward the low belly now and tuck the tailbone under, lift the back of the rib cage. Circle just the back of the rib cage in the cat posture and squeeze the belly in. We're going to get ready for that second round of breath of fire, which is right up through this rib cage. I'm going to adjust my camera. Oh, I should have moved with that breath. So it's right up through this rib cage, right where the shoulders are, and then exhale, drop it down with the breath of fire. So take a deep inhalation here. Exhale, drop it down. Breath of fire like you're kind of finding the chest sort of drop. Keep the tailbone neutral. We're only doing 30 of these, so just 10 more here. Good, go ahead and drop the chest, circle through the chest. And through the elbows. Really getting the legs now. Start to lift the hips up toward the ceiling. Circle through the low belly. You can bend the knees. So you can bring the knees along with you. If you prefer to just do low belly and you want to stretch through the legs, you can do it like this. But for today, we want to get the synovial fluid moving in the knees and the joints. So just do one big circle with the lower unit. Press down through the ball of the foot. Chest circle. Use the back of the rib cage for this one. One more deep breath here. Go ahead and bring the knees down. You're going to cross at the ankles and spit the booty back. Find Ardha Padmasana or full Padmasana. We're going to take the mound of the hand and it's going to be right at the solar plexus. You're locking the base of the pelvic floor, and this one sounds like huh. It's like you're being sucker punched in, and it's really from the diaphragm. And then on the exhale, it's like huh. So it's like huh, huh, huh. So I'm really sorry that you have to listen to my voice. Try to do it louder than me. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Very good. So much for your huh, 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 huh. This is our manifestation chant. So it's really drawing all of the energy from the root chakra. This is energetically, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And it's drawing it up into our finance center, our feeling. Our feeling in our finance center is the same center. And it's using the power of will and determination to sort of break away anything that's blocking you from, or any artificial matrices in the lower root, meaning like the things we're tied to, the contracts we're tied to, this matrix we're tied to. And it really brings you what Jen has done in the past 4 weekends or I think it's been 2 weekends now, is get into our truest self. So that's what we're unraveling here with this ha, 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 ha. And one of the things things with this one is like you want to go for an uncomfortably long time. So it's like you might feel energetically done with it. Like, okay, I've got to just push through it. That's when the Kriya really begins, is like when you're feeling that sort of resistance. The beginning, you can kind of like float through, but there's a point in time in all of these where you come up against that resistance. This particular like movement is how do you say, it connects to a dormant part of the brain that breaks through that resistance, and it's all about determination, like sort of bullying through. It's actually based in the cerebrum, the base of the skull, and it's that hard-headedness that we all have when it comes to doing hard things. So one of the best things about Kundalini Kriya is like you're doing this without force. You're not forcing yourself to lift like, 11 million pounds up and down. You're simply doing this movement for the next 2 minutes here. Ha, 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 ha. Find a dristi, stay in the Kriya. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, ha. That pathway is from that belly toward the roof of the mouth. So ideally on the R, you're kind of bringing the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. 30 more seconds here, yogis. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Deep inhale. Go ahead and spread the palms out. This left palm can come down, the right palm can come up and over. Squeeze the belly. Circle through this right arm. Swoop down when you're ready. The right palm's gonna reach toward the mat. The left palm's gonna reach up and over. Circle through this arm. The palms are gonna come out. You're gonna move just through the ribs. Just go right to left. Really ground down here. We'll do some stomach work before the next one. Right oblique only is gonna circle in. Really get used to isolating the right side. Good, switch out toward the left side. We're gonna do a figure eight. You wanna visualize this with the left and the right going in toward the midline. Really get into the back body. The middle point is going to be the infinity sign, and you're only using the obliques. It's very tempting to use the shoulders, but you're only using the oblique. Deep breaths here. The most resistance that I felt in some of y'all's Kriya is lifting my arms for that amount of time. It was like really hard for me for some reason. And I was like, dang, I need to like tone my arms. So I started doing a bunch of arm things. And they looked really good in this one tank top I wore yesterday. I was like, okay, I need to focus on that. I have not focused on that for a number of years now. Go ahead and bring it up toward the sky like this, the palms are gonna open, and then you're gonna take the right in front of the left for the exhale, and then on the inhale, back out. And you can do the heart here as well. You go for a little bit of time, so if you want to come in and out of it, it's the yogi's choice. Take a deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Very good. Ha, 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 if you'd rather just do this mentally, it's just as powerful, but you've got to move that bottom of the diaphragm. So it's like an exaggerated like this. Can't really see it on me, but basically the belly is going in and out. It's puffing out on those inhales and pulling back on the exhales. Ha, 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 ha. One more minute. So you choose your way to do this, but keep up and you will be kept up. Squeeze the base of the pelvic floor. Really feel through the resistance in the shoulders. Press through the fingertips. You can come to a mudra if you want. And extend the fingertips out. It's strengthening the auric field. This strengthens boundaries, and it also strengthens your will for whatever intent you have set out for yourself, what the soul wants. Ha, 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 ha. Really feel through the mantra. It's clearing from the base of the pelvic floor all the way up. So all those centers that you're using during the day in any sort of like job that you're doing, or even if you're just doing, stuff around the house, your everyday mundane duties. 15 more seconds here. Ha, 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 ha. Go ahead and bring them down. Roll through the shoulders. We'll take a little flow before this next one. Go ahead and unravel the feet. Bring it onto the hands and the knees. Oh, lift the hips up here. Feel through the back. We'll lift the left leg. This left foot is going to come in between the palms. The right foot is going to come in like goddess. Stay low like this. The shoulders are right over the wrists. The spine is like a snake here. Circle through the chest. Bend through the knees. Really push them out toward the pinky. Let the arms kind of hang. They can be like fists. The belly is going to squeeze and drive the circle here. Bring it all the way up. It's a good thing I'm short, so I'm still in the picture. Good. Up toward the left. Stay really low. Use the left oblique. Bring the fingertips up. Stay toward the center. Left arm's gonna go up. Just like we do in the washing machine movement, left elbow comes forward, the fingertips are toward the front. Awesome job. Bring that left elbow toward the right. Good. Bring both palms out. Right oblique is going to reach toward the right. Good. Hold it toward the right. Reach. Use that right oblique. The right palm is going to drop, and we keep this side like triangle, front to back with this right palm. Right palm comes toward the heart, big circle. Keep the knees bent as much as possible. Good. Right palm's gonna push out like this. Both palms are gonna come out behind the head. Lift through the legs, star posture. Open it up. Back down toward the goddess. We're gonna do this Kriya from this goddess posture, so if it gets too much, you can just lengthen through the legs. 2 fists here. Lift them up. Good, circles with the fists. You're gonna pump the belly like hot. If you wanna make that chant, you're gonna do it. I'm a little out of breath, so I just need to check my breath first, and then I can hop in and do it. This is the remix of Soba Kriya, so we're gonna move the hips at the same time too. If that's a little much, don't feel like you have to force it. But this is done with the right oblique and the left oblique. It's not actually done with the hip muscle, it's done with the belly muscle. It just looks like the hips. But that hip point is where all of the energy is ionizing or magnetizing, I don't know the right word, but it's becoming Kundalini energy. Whew. 30 more seconds here, yogis. More seconds. Awesome job. Go ahead and bring the toes forward. The right heel is going to come in and dissect the left arch. Push the right palm. Triangle posture. One more breath in triangle pose. Pull the belly in like this. And then it's a little breath of fire, like Bhastrika breath, I should say. So really pull the belly button back, in and back. Ten more seconds. Awesome job. Drop this left palm, raise the right palm all the way up. Like a warrior here. Bend through this right knee. Right hip's gonna circle. Palms go behind the head. Just the ribs here. And then the hip. Whew. Ribs, and then the hip. You want to move the energy up the spine. So if you're already kind of feeling a tightness in the back of the rib cage or the hip, you know you need to focus on that area. The body will tell you exactly where you need to go. You're just going to turn this left knee down, keep the palms exactly where they're at, take a deep inhale, back bend. Open up the chest, and then exhale, squeeze it forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, really get into the spine here, low, mid, upper spine. Right to left with the rib cage. Awesome job, yogis. Go ahead, bring it inside for the lizard. On the inhales, you're gonna round through the back, and on the exhales, you're straightening through this right leg. So inhale, take a little lunge, and then exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana with a straight leg. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Find your own rhythm here. Focus on that low diaphragm, pelvic floor, and the abdominal diaphragm. Last one. Stay in Ardha Hanumanasana. If you want to go all the way down, kick the left heel out and bring the booty inside the left heel. Take a deep inhalation, lift the chest. Exhale, bow forward. Flex through that right foot. Very good. Go ahead and plant this right foot down. Turn the knee toward the front and then bend through this left knee. Take a deep inhalation. We'll lift through the chest. Thumbs are going to come behind the head. Forward with that oblique circle. Good. Go ahead and take it back. Slight opening of the chest. Palms can drop alongside of you. You're driving this with the oblique forward. Good, take it back. Forward. We're gonna keep it forward here. Just the belly's gonna pulse like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's like the belly's going in like this. Supported warrior two. Bring the heel behind the knee. Extended side angle supported. Lizard posture inside of the left foot. This side's really tight for me. I can't do the same movements here. But we're gonna do Ardha Hanumanasana and then a low lunge here. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe into that left hammy. Go ahead and sit it all the way back inside that right heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward. One more deep breath. Go ahead and make your way toward a seat. Your favorite seated position. I'm going to do Padmasana. Both palms are going to reach out in front of you. For this Kriya, we're reaching it out like a drawer and then pulling it back in. I don't know if y'all remember this one. We did this one a couple times in a couple different sadhanas for a long period of time, but we're only going to go for 2 minutes in this one. So take a deep inhalation here. On the exhale, pull it back in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So you're sort of doing a breath of fire, but you can make an O shape with the mouth. Called cannon breath, where it's really cleansing through the back of the throat. This is just so we all collectively remember our power. Just remember that if something makes you feel disempowered, like some sort of situation, some kind of job or external circumstance, even just like paying bills, if it makes you feel constricted, this allows you to tap into your expansive power, where all of those are just a vehicle for what the soul is meant to experience in this lifetime. So it's just looking at the greater expanse of where your will and your power and how bright it actually is. It helps if it's been dulled. Okay, I think that was 2 minutes. We'll go ahead and reach it out. This right arm comes over the left. Just take deep Ujjayi breaths. Roll the shoulders away from the ears here. Relax the jaw, release the face. For this one, you can take a grippage onto the forearms with both hands, and then on the inhale, it lifts above the head, and then on the exhale, it comes back right in line with the shoulders. So take a deep breath in, deep breath out, rapid fire. This is supposed to loosen all of like the tight strings around the heart. It's part of a heart opening kriya. Soba Kriya and the way that it's written is so powerful for the lower chakras. But as we start to move up, you know, these things go in order. Like we can't just live from the heart without having our root, our sacral, and our third checked. So this is one of those checkpoint kriyas where we just see, are we able to hold the spine up really tall? And you're just observing, letting go of judgment, because you can only start from exactly where you're at. So wherever you're at, that's where your energy is your energy can only lift so far as you are rooted. Now you're just gonna take both palms, take a deep inhalation, spread the palms in front of the third, deep exhalation. This is like a hut, and you could do it mentally, or you could do it out loud with the same pace. So it goes ha, 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 like you're kind of cutting away any cords, anything that's blocking you. This calls in Ganesha. It actually invokes that energy of the remover of obstacles, anything that's in our way toward being a more loving human, toward being more loving. When we're in judgment, we're out of love. So we transmute that judgment into a greater discernment with this kriya and cut away any cords that are tight or tense. Ha, 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 ha. If you're doing it silently, it would just look like this. Dang, I guess I'm dripping in sweat from this. So I'm gonna do it with the vocal cords for the next minute. Ha, 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 ha. Ten more seconds. Awesome job. Any movement that feels good here. If you want to Sufi grind, if you want to just circle, if you want to just sit. We're going to keep the momentum going, but this is a real easy one. So you just place the fingers, the pinky fingers are near the mouth, the ring finger is like, I don't know, near the nose or the cheek. The middle finger is over the eyelid and the pointer finger is right over the brow. The thumb is gonna go to the divot in between the ear and the face. So if you find yourself plugging your ears, that's a really great thing, like kind of closing off the ear cavity so that you can feel the reverberation in the face. So you're gonna make the sound NG, it sounds like a buzz. The teeth are slightly open, but the mouth is closed. So take a deep breath in, and it's like this. Close off the ear, experiment with that. Inhale. Last one. Remove the palms, undo the legs, take the knees up toward the ceiling. Vertebrae by vertebrae, you can take it onto the spine. Feel free to windshield wiper the leg. Palms can go above the head or next to the hips. Take a deep inhalation. You're just going to lift the hips up toward the skin. Exhale, you're going to drop them down, hover 2 inches off of the earth, and then just let gravity pull the rest of the way. So the full exhale looks like this. And then the inhale is just a little lift like this. So exhale, inhale, Awesome job, almost there. Add more. Awesome. Go ahead and bring your heels up towards the chest, shake it out. This left is gonna cross over the right. Let the knees fall over towards the right. Inhale towards the center. This right thigh is gonna cross over the left, and then the knees drop towards the front. Awesome job, yogis. Go ahead and take the final rest now. Extend the body out, take a deep inhalation. Exhale, breathe out. Relax, relax. Just gonna change the music. Great job today. Slowly start to make our way back to our physical space. If you want to stay rested, you can, Take the knees in for the final squeeze. You can fall to yogi fetal posture and use the earth to lift up into a seat. I'm just going to seal off our Kriya in the astral with an Om, the universal sound of peace. Take a deep inhalation here. Shanti, 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 yogis. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thanks, yogis.
Thanks, that was great.
Yeah, girl, we were doing this all week, and I missed you for that, but Is
I
that?
could feel it while I was out there. And so I was like, I mean, I was no food, no water. So I
Oh my
couldn't,
God.
yeah, I couldn't do a lot because I would like try to do the Kriya and I was like, I gotta be careful. So I would only do like a little bit. But I mean, I was out there for like 4 days and 4 nights, no food,
With
no
no
water,
water?
none of it. Yeah.
Oh my
What
God.
did you just swallow your saliva? Like, how the fuck do you stay hydrated? You can't, you don't even go
It
pee.
it did rain one day and I like created these little pockets in the tarp that I had and I would like slurp the rainwater out of the tarp and I was like thanking
What?
create. Yeah, it's called
Not,
hum it's
you're
called it's called
sickest
humbleacha.
my
Yeah,
life.
it's called humbleacha. So it's like, like fasting to be able to be more spiritually connected to
Right, right.
creator, And I mean, it
You,
was really yeah, it was intense.
you look different.
Thanks.
Um,
I got a lot from it.
You
It
look
was
like
hard.
older, like more mature. Not like older, but like more mature,
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
have such a baby face.
Yeah, I had made 405 prayer ties. So like while I was doing like, this and sadhana, I'm like sitting out in the morning, bye Randa, sitting out in the morning and like, putting the tobacco in these little squares, making prayer ties. And so I had 405 prayer ties and I was in like a 6 by 6, basically like a 6 by 6 little square. And I couldn't leave it unless to use the bathroom, which I had like made a little hole for myself. But yeah,
Oh my
it was the most
God.
challenging thing I've
Survivor.
ever done.
I
Oh,
can't do, I take so much to survive. I was telling my husband, like, there's so much for me to just survive. Like, I like need like a water with lemon, and then I need a coffee, and then I have to take my subs, and then I like need certain provisions like sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a change of clothes, a sleeping bag, a
I
tarp,
change your
and
clothes.
a space blanket, and that was it. I had nothing else.
How did you wipe? Like just squeeze
Oh, I did bring some
relief?
toilet I did bring some toilet paper, but like I really didn't like,
Right, you need
poop
heat.
out there because
Yeah.
I didn't have anything in my system. So I was
Oh,
purging a
you're like
lot
really
though.
detoxed.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, people back at camp were like praying for me. So every single night they would hold a sweat lodge and they were, sending prayers out. Um, but yeah, it
Wow.
was definitely a challenge. It's usually in old days, it was a tradition of a coming of age. So like when you'd come of age as a person, they'd send you out, to quest for a vision from creator, from spirit, and that would be like your path, your next step, and that was a way of like denoting from like your childhood to then like your adulthood, back when we really had like coming of age ceremonies. So now they've changed it to more of just like being more connected, right? When you're making a shift or just when you feel that call where you need to go out and have one-on-one time with spirit, with the
Yeah,
creator.
life force energy. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was
That
intense, but I could feel you guys. I would like wake up in the morning and I had no idea what time it was because I was like trying to track the sun, but I didn't know. And so I'm like, they might be doing it now. And so I would like do some like really small kriyas and I could through the ether feel y'all. So
Interesting.
yeah.
We are more telepathic these days.
Yeah.
Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Then. So
See you
you're gonna be
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll teach tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.